Hello, welcome to this video. We're going to talk about how the Long Island Railroad discriminated against people on the main line today. So, as you see here, we have the schedule for the main line. This is the Ronkonkoma schedule, all right? So, I was boarding the 428 shuttle train at Hicksville, all right? And we were packed. You'll see in this video. This connects up with the Ronkonkoma train and a Port Jefferson train. Supposed to get into Babylon at 4:46. However, there was a problem on the Long Island Railroad that resulted in the train being delayed at Bethpage because the shuttle in the other direction, which is supposed to leave Babylon at 4:21, was wound up being delayed due to some incident at Babylon. So it was running late, and we had to wait for that to pass at Bethpage because of a single track on the central branch. So we were running about 10 minutes late because of that. Not a terrible delay, all right? And so what's supposed to happen is we get into Babylon at 4:46, and you transfer to the 4:50 semi-express train, all right? And that's supposed to get into Penn Station, I guess, around 5:53, all right? But they screwed everybody. They didn't hold the connection. Despite them holding connections for the Montauk branch when there were problems on the Montauk branch and a Montauk train wound up being late, they did not hold it for people on the main line. So let's go look at what people had to do now. So because of that, they had to, instead of getting on the 4:50 train, they didn't even hold the 4:55 local train. No, they made everybody wait till the 5:20. So people didn't get into Penn Station until 6:36. That's over a 40-minute delay for people, just because they couldn't hold the 4:50 train. So without further ado, let's show you what wound up happening today. And I think you're going to be just as outraged as I am.
Well, they just screwed everybody over at on this train I'm on here. Hicksville, we're packed, and we're late because there was a delay and they had to wait for the other train going toward Hicksville at Bethpage, and they did not hold the 4:50 semi-express, so everybody here is going to have to wait. Actually having us wait because they can't inconvenience the South Shore people, so we're the ones who have to be delayed, basically, and everybody's going to miss their connection. Because of that. So they should have held that 4:50. They held it for the people on the Patchogue train when that train was delayed, but not for us.
बस वही वाले ही पेड़ हैं और कोई नहीं है पीछे।
Just let another train go. Just let another one go. Yeah, we missed our connection. They did not hold it for us, so you're gonna be stuck on a local train. You're gonna have to wait about 20 minutes for the next train, unless they got another extra train. Yeah, they're supposed to hold the connections, but they never do, because they treat this whole setup is horrible. They should just have shuttle buses to connect up with train service at Floral Park instead of having everybody going to Babylon and whatnot. Unless they're going to get an extra train for us. Probably not. Now the train you saw was the 4:55 local. So, yeah, they can't inconvenience the people on the South Shore for us. No, they can't do that. This railroad favors the South Shore. That's what I talk about. They favor the South Shore. They discriminate against us in the middle. It's a classic example of that. Unless they have an extra train for us. I don't think so. So everybody is going to be very delayed. I'm not gonna have as much time at the lake as I want to.
जैसे हमारे 1 bedroom 2 bedroom नहीं होते ये इनके वो वाले 2 bedroom हर शिप में तो इसलिए बनाए होते हैं ना क्योंकि बस गिरती है नहीं हमारे तो वो पूरा अपार्टमेंट थे ना वो बिल्डिंग हमारे की तो अलग थी नहीं जो हाँ इसमें भी तो देखा तो था पूरी एक प्लेटफॉर्म पे बिल्डिंग वो ही थे
So now everybody's going to have to take a local train that's going to have to make all the stops on the Babylon line instead of having that semi-express.
चलो इधर ही वो कर ले बोटिंग आज
I'm glad I was here to show you this. It's going to cut my time short at the lake, but
नहीं कोई डिस्पॉइंटिंग नहीं वो तो अच्छा लग रहा है हमें हम तो छेड़ रहे हैं बस ये एक नाला इधर से भी निकलता है वो यही नाला तो उधर जा रहा है जो हमको ले
this train is crowded too, so a lot of people are going to be upset. Okay.
वॉकिंग ट्रैक है लेक के साइड पे और यहाँ पे पार्क भी है
What's the point of having a connection if you don't hold it? That's the way this railroad works. Unless they're going to have an extra train. I don't think so. They're going to make everybody wait for the... Yep, there's no train there. See? No connection. I'm trying to show you. But there's no connection.
ये वाला प्रॉपर अभी
They just left everybody stranded into the next train here.
रुकेगी क्या 10 मिनट रुकती है ये हर स्टेशन पे
This is clear discrimination against us. Just because they don't want to inconvenience the people on the South Shore. They don't want to inconvenience the people on the South Shore. So, the school buses, I noticed there were a whole bunch of them sitting there at Hicksville too. So, yep. So they did not hold the connection at all. That's unbelievable. Now, everybody here is going to be stranded. Look at all the people that they couldn't hold the train for, but apparently the people on the South Shore are more important. So they get to go, they get to leave us stranded here, all of us stranded. Nobody will complain about this, nobody will make a video about it, nobody will do anything. There's no train for these people. They left us all stranded. They could not hold the 450 connection. They left us all stranded. I mean, this is disgraceful. This is absolutely disgraceful.
Train to Penn Station, be the second train on track 3. Next train to Penn Station, second train on track 3. The track change for this evening once again.
Yeah, they're going to make people wait for the 516. And it's a local.
3, second train on track 3.
So they got to wait another 10 minutes. Actually, no, that's the 516. They say next train to Penn Station. But there is no train to Penn Station because you didn't hold the train for all the people here. You see, we're a diverse crowd, so that's why we get treated like we are. See? I don't even see a train to Penn Station. It's funny, they delayed it for the Patchogue train that was having equipment problems. They delayed the connection for that, but they didn't. So, yeah, all these people are stranded and they're going to have to wait until 5:20 something, whatever the next train is, unless they're getting another train from the yard. I don't think they are. So, yeah, I'm glad I was here to show you this. This is exactly what I mean with the discrimination on this railroad. Exactly what I mean. I'm going down to the lake, so I'm not going to be... This train's now going to get overcrowded. Meanwhile, that semi-express left.
5:20, train to Penn Station, second train on track 3.
5:20. You did not hold the connection.
Westbound train to Penn Station, second train on track 3.
You did not hold the connection. I mean, it's disgraceful. Look at all these people that are going to be stranded here now. It's unbelievable. Completely unacceptable. There's a railroad worker. I'm going to ask him what the hell. What's the point of having a connection if you don't hold the connection for all these people?
Their connection's over here. Track 3.
Yeah, 520. There's supposed to be a 455. There's supposed to be a 455. You're supposed to hold the connection for people. But no, you don't want to inconvenience the people in Babylon and on the South Shore. Because they're more important than the rest of us are. This is so obvious, this favoritism going on. It really is. That 455 would have been 10 minutes late. But no, they couldn't hold the connection for people. And look at all these people. Now everybody's got to go over. On top of that, everybody's got to now cross over to track 3. This is how they treat us on the main line, guys. This is how they treat us. And this is why I'm so outraged. That's why I got to keep talking about this. It's discrimination. This is discrimination. That's what this is. Plain and simple. Discrimination against people. So not only do they not hold a connection for people, but now they make everybody... What's the point of a connection if they don't hold it?
How late was your train?
I was coming off the 450. I was coming off this train. I was supposed to connect up to a 455. They let the 455 go. Now they're making everybody wait till 520.
5:10. We have 3 tracks and we're handling 3 different branches we don't normally handle. You think we got track space? We don't, unfortunately. We go to Penn Station, train will be the second train on track 3. This one to Penn Station. Second train on track 3.
Yeah. It's funny how you held the train for 30 minutes for people from Patchogue. You held the train for them, but you didn't hold the train for us.
We had somebody the police were trying to freaking catch that was unstable over in the interlocking. So it was like that or run them over.
Well, you could hold the connection. That's what you could do.
When we have to, instead of running someone over, yeah, we hold the connection.
What does that have to do with anything?
Somebody's late? What does that have to do with anything?
No.
Seriously? Come on.
What does holding a connection have to do with that? It has nothing to do with that. What is he talking about? There you go. They're really friendly here, aren't they? They're really friendly. They're really friendly. So there you go. This is what they think of us on the main line. So apparently there was some police activity or something with the interlock. That's supposed to hold the connection. That's not right at all. Well, you heard it here. This is the way they treat us. What does holding a connection have to do? Or is somebody interlocked so you have all trains being held? No passenger train. So they did not hold the connection. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm just outraged. Don't hold the connection. It's clear favoritism. This is discrimination. Bottom line. It doesn't get any clearer than that. Lastly, before I go to the lake, actually, I want to show you this. I was telling the ticket clerks about it. They can't say anything, but everybody knows that the MTA is a very racist organization. I mean, you know why they're doing it. It's all because the South Shore gets the favoritism because this is the whitest part of Long Island. It's connected to Wall Street. We all know that. I know. I said I wasn't going to... Yeah, I have to. When it comes to transportation, I have to bring it up. What are all these school buses doing here? Yeah. They have all these school buses, but they can't provide a bus. This whole setup does not work. It hasn't worked from day one. It's not working now. And it's causing a great inconvenience to people on the main line. When people go through this, they're going to say, we're just going to drive to the South Shore. That's exactly what they want. They get all the business, they get all the commerce, they get all the attention, because of who they are, because of where they work, and it's an outrage. And you know what? I'm not going to stand for it. Not when it comes to this public transportation discrimination. I'll show you a little more chaos here. Look at this huge crowd here. Did they just cancel that train? They just canceled the 553 too. I think they just canceled that train. Why are all these people standing here? So all these people are going to be getting on. Oh my God. Chaos. All right, this is the local, so I got to take the local. So this is chaos here at Babylon. This is what I mean with this. It's just chaos. This whole setup here, it's just it's unbelievable. Just the crowd that's here. That train's gonna be packed. So I think they might have canceled. I thought that train goes to Jamaica, but I think they just canceled one of the Jamaica trains here. I don't know what happened, or they got off of it. I don't know.
Westbound express train, westbound express train to Penn Station. Now on contract to Jamaica Westbound station only, Jamaica
Well,
westbound.
what a mess. Like I said, this doesn't convince anyone with logic would have a bus bridge. You can't just divert. You can't just divert two branches, the Port Jefferson and Ronkonkoma, to the South Shore. You can't do that. You need to have a shuttle bus bridge between Floral Park and Hicksville. This is madness. Yep. They held us for 2 diesels coming from Montauk. So they hold for the Montauk people, but not for the main line. That's what I mean. That's exactly what I mean. Discrimination. Here we go. What a mess this is. Ugh. We got to go through all of September. More of this. It's a nightmare. It really is. I wish somebody with the railroad would do something and just say, you know what? Just scrap this plan. Get the shuttle buses. This is ridiculous. It really is. I don't care if a certain demographic doesn't like it. This makes no sense from an operational standpoint. It's just madness. That's all. That's it.